What a day. What a day it has been. A day of, how I should say, traffic? Man, I cannot speak English at other times. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Now, I know you guys will all be coming in pretty soon, so it's going to be wonderful to have you here. Sergeant Slender's Melon, in fact, hit first. Welcome, Sergeant Slender's Melon. You are, in fact, the first thing I've seen. Kyle, 2016, is saying you're first. He's been here since 10. Oh, wait, that's right. You're in the future from here. Gotcha. Hello, it's wonderful to have you. Firefool 2002, welcome. Wonderful to see you here. Yes, hello everyone. How is the Jake? Wonderful to see you here as well. Wonderful, wonderful. So, how is it all sounding to all of y'all? You too loud? Too low? Up? Down? Loving the music? Kyle, thank you. Glad to, so it sounds like that's not too loud for you then. Huh? Well, you guys kind of figure that out amongst yourselves. Let's play some Hearthstone. Ah, yes. Ooh, it's freaking great, mate, according to Sergeant Slender's Melon. Thank you. If it starts getting warmer, I'm going to try something, and we're going to see what happens here. Jake says it sounds perfect. Good to hear. All right, so let's go through this a little bit. Let me explain a little bit. What's this game about? Kyle, have you not ever played Hearthstone? Oh, you're in for a treat. This is a free-to-play, multiplayer, online card game, and it's not a trading card game. It's like a battle card game where you get your cards without actually playing against other people. Actually, no, with playing against other people, but you just don't trade. Real burnt bacon, wonderful to have you here. Coming on by. Oh. ABXY, start select. Ooh. You usually only watch your YouTube, but I'm excited to see your stream for once. Oh, that's awesome. Sergeant Slender's Melon's asking if you can play. Hold on. I actually happen to have a friend thing up today, so maybe. But before we get into that, let's say QLitter14. Hello, nice to see you. Scovinus, good evening to you as well. Anyway, okay, we're talking about Hearthstone and explaining what this game is. So we're gonna just first in by showing you my deck, okay? 30 cards. It's a game just kind of like Magic the Gathering, where it's a game where you choose, like, instead of a color, like red deck or green deck, you choose a hero. And we're going to be playing Rogue Hero in Yoink 2. Rogues have different cards, they have hero powers, we'll see how that all goes. But this deck is all kind of based around the idea of taking other people's shit, hence Yoink. So, some of it is here just because it's good cards, like Dr. Boom is just amazing. We're also playing eRock127. Hey, chat and Kublai, thank you, so much fun to have you here. Anyway. We're playing Wild. A lot of people prefer Standard. I prefer Wild because in Wild, let me explain these two bits too. In Wild is basically you use all the cards. Standard, you got to use only the last 2 years of sets. I prefer this because people are crazy weird in this like Wild world, but in Standard people kind of have a meta of making good decks. Here you can just futz around. Actually, I didn't even explain this deck yet. Hold on. We got some backstabs. That's the nuts. Always good in a rogue deck. Shadow Step, good for certain cards that you want to heal and stuff. Journey Below. Death Rattles are fun because they work really well with, where is it? This guy. And we got these guys because they're badass. Awesome. Mind Control Tech. This is just a good card to have, and I always have a lot of fun with it. Thistletea. Always a bit of a surprise. Basically, it quadruples a ton of cards, and it's always very weird. Let's see. Ooh, we got Sergeant Slender's Melon. What up, represent Kublai? I downloaded a bunch of environmental mods on Xbox One for Fallout 4 to make it a bit more realistic. And added some small stuff there. Very cool. I like it. Anyway, let's get this shit in here, and I'll explain it more as we're going. So, I like this deck because it has a bunch of cards that steal the other player's stuff. And that's the point, is to play with the other player's cards. And then when you're mixing cards between Rogue and other players, you can get some pretty crazy things going on. Let's see. ABXY Start says, I used to play a lot of Hearthstone and had a goal of getting to level 5. I've gotten to the high level of 11. Maybe 10. I'm not exactly sure. I think 10 or 11 is the highest I've gotten. I'm a free-to-play player, so all the cards, not 100% free-to-play because people have purchased things for me. So as gifts, I've been given things, but I have never ever purchased anything in Hearthstone for myself. Just used gold and stuff. This guy we're gonna grab in a second, and we're gonna keep Burgle, and we'll just start with this. This is a good starting hand. Ah, yes. ABXY start select. I also cannot make it past level 10. That happens. Also, everybody, this fits with the idea because we're gonna change this from Rogue into somebody else's. Yoink. Ah, yes. Let's do Fire Blast. That's always a good option to be able to ping enemies. Kyle says the graphics makes him think of RuneScape. You know, they kind of do. Oh, Kyle, if you haven't seen this, the level is interactable. Like, see his eye? I can knock his eye out. Or these vines. Ah! It's super fun. All right, we're gonna punch this person in the face. 30. And we're gonna ping her too, because that's what that ability does. This does 2 damage to an undamaged minion. No enemy minions. Don't want to do that. Let's see. Real Burnt Bacon. Sound like you played this game a lot. Oh my god, Real Burnt Bacon. Tons of hours into this. I really enjoy it. I love card games and strategy games, but I'm typically pretty bad at them. So this allows me to play constant opponents and still have fun because it will like put me up against people who are my shitty level too. Anyway, Jake says, hey Kublai, live streaming is fun because I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but is it fun if I'm not gonna something I missed out? You cut it off. Live streaming is fun if, you know, it's fun. It's sometimes, yeah, ooh, hold on. So we used a card called Burgle, which steals the class cards from the opponent, and we got ourselves a dude to make spells cost less. So these will all cost 1 when I play this. And we also got a Cone of Cold, but I think we're gonna use this guy and give him someone. Zink. Alright, see that? So this guy summons an enemy minion kind of thing. So we can kill this here, we can use this. I'm gonna save this because this is a good card, and I'm fine with doing this trade. But of course. Alright, let's see. Sergeant Slender's Melon says the only card game played was Magic. Ah, The Gathering. I was awful. So this game really helped with card games. I was terrible at it as well. Because everyone here is put like at similar levels, you definitely have a better chance of doing okay. Alright, so we're gonna play laid back a little bit. This guy is pretty cool. When he dies, adds a random class card from your opponent to your hand. So it's like more stealing from them. It works pretty well. E-Rock127 says, fuck microtransactions. Yeah, they can suck. This game I feel like does a good job of having a fun, free-to-play world. Uh-oh. That kind of sucks. But we did get a free Frost Nova. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Backstab against this guy. Cool. So this guy's a sick ability that if you play something before him, he now has the ability to do combo of X damage. Boom. Nice. Now I just realized I could have played that a lot better. I could have done the backstab, shot him, play this guy, and shot him, and he would have had 1 more damage. Misplay! Alright. Oh man. Let's see. I'm reading through the chat some more now. Makes me think hard workshop from today's video. The Haunted Workshop. Ah, yes, Kyle. That was an interesting one indeed. Banana Bread. Wonderful to have you here. She says, hello, Kublai and all. Everybody's saying hello to each other again. Always wonderful to have everybody be all happy and stuff. It's cool to have you here. Alright, what do we do now? We kind of don't have a lot of stuff in hand. Well, we're gonna shoot this. Easy enough. I'm holding on to this because it's hilarious. She's gonna shoot this guy, and I kind of want to hold her back until we can, like, launch all these spells all at once. So we're just gonna leave the board clear. Just leaving it clear for the moment. I'm reading chat a bit. It definitely can be fun to stream, Jake. It absolutely can be. Fireful 2012 says, or 2002 says steal. Oh my god, I need to play a guy who steals. Damn, I forgot. Steals secrets. There's a Karahzan Mystic is the card that steals secrets. Kyle 2006 says the only card game to play is cards against humanity. Holy! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're just gonna play this real quick.
I'll be just like you.
Get that out. So this is one of the most broken cards in the game, and it's just funny that we just got 3 of them. Anyway, that was cool. Oh man. Sergeant Slender's Melon says he lied and was actually pretty good at Monopoly deals. Hence the card game kind of thing.
The might of
Fireful, yes, most of the cards gotta be stolen. That's kind of the thing that we do. Alright, so this is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna play this, go back to that guy's hand. We're gonna play this, shit ton of awesome dudes, and we're just gonna put a shit ton of them back in the deck, because why not? It's all about tons of Dr. Booms. Alright, what? Nothing happened there. Okay, no worries. Oh man. Real Burnt Bacon, give Hearthstone a shot. It's pretty fun. It's free to start too. Okay, so this is the blowy up dude. He's gonna cause a big boom. A lot of explosions now. E-Rock says, ask Nerd Cube curves. Ask Nerd Cube about microtransactions, except for his 2.5 million special. Hold on, I'm gonna make you a little bit confused after that for a second. Alright, well we know we can safely play this again. Poor guy. Oh man, it's just constantly hitting with these massive, terrible, huge things. Let's see. We got some more hellos in the chat. I'm happy you guys are all chatting amongst each other. Always super fun. Sergeant Slender's Melon, you need to get rid of cards. The first is no cards, right? No, that would be what's known as fatigue. You don't want fatigue. Hey, back from Jump Team. E-Rock says the only one you ever played that you were generally good at was Skip Bow. I've never played it. Chat about it. I'm kind of curious. All right, poor person. Oh my God. Let's just keep playing these, and let's just. All right, so this guy copies Death Rattle. So whenever someone dies, they do something. Deal 1 to 4 damage. So this guy copies that. So I'm pretty sure these secrets are gonna be something where it copies this guy when he dies. So we're just gonna keep playing these. Oh man. Jake, I highly recommend it. It's very fun. It's very interesting. Ridiculous, and it's free, so it just really works to experiment with. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're, gonna just freeze everybody. Nobody does shit, and you all just go to face. Face, 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 face. All right? And we're gonna hold on to this guy because he can steal dudes. Coming up pretty soon. Dude face. Perfect. Oh man. Trail Answer 336. Trail Answer 336. Welcome to the stream. Wonderful to have you here. Hey! Finally been able to make one of my streams. Thank you for coming by. It's been a joy to have you so far. It's pretty fun. Qlitter14 says, the only card game I played was Pokemon TCG Online. Never tried it. Yeah, that hasn't been my thing quite yet. Alright, they're not gonna die. Watch. I'm gonna hit him for 7. Boom. Hit him for 2. Boom. Hit him for 1. And he's gonna go. Oh god, he died. Oh, never mind. There's a spell that allows them to survive the final hit of damage. And that's what I totally expected was gonna happen. And it didn't. It didn't happen. Okay. Victory! Yeah. Kyle, yes, we are winning. So, one of the ways you can get more cards in this game is you see those things that just popped up? That gives you gold. You're able to use gold to buy packs, or to play in the arena where you gamble, and you can win more gold and more packs, but you might lose gold if you don't win. Really fun to play arena. We're playing Yoink right now because I just wanted to play Yoink. We might actually do an arena play because they're really, really risque. Risque is one weird way to put it. Risky. Very like, ooh, scary. So, anyway. Real Burnt Bacon, I hope you do give Hearthstone a try. It's definitely fun. E-Rock127. Anybody play the original Pokemon in emulator like I am right now? That's awesome. Totally awesome. I hope you're having fun with it.
Valera versus Valera.
Watch your...
Hey, Kyle is asking me how's my Pokemon Go experience going. Well, I played it once, and that's the last time I've played it. Yeah, like, that hasn't really, like, grabbed me as much. Game volume's a little loud. Is everybody else feeling that way? 1's for if it's kind of loud, 2's if it's A-okay, alright? 1's if it's kind of loud, 2's if it's A-okay. And this is in comparison to my voice on the sound. We got a agree from Kyle that's a little loud. All right, Banana Bread's also agreeing that it's kind of loud. All right, everybody, we're gonna lower that a bit. Zip. Cutting it down pretty sharply. Gotten some 1s and some 2s. Okay, pretty split down the middle, so we're lowering it. Trail Lancer, no worries. Welcome for coming by. It's all right that your internet's doing so well, or isn't doing so well. There we go. That's the right speaking of it. It's totally. Oh, I forgot to do this.
The pleasure is mine.
Say greetings to the people. All right, so I lowered the game volume. Is that sounding a little better? Cut it by about 15%. All right. We don't have anything to play right now. So this guy destroys weapons. This guy basically just uses weapons, so it's both useful here and not as useful because she can kind of just generate weapons all the time.
You want
The
my
pleasure is
Playing
mine.
the same deck that we're playing. Edgelord. All right. I think this might actually be the right play. Much better, says Kyle. Jake says it's better as well. Gotcha. Thank you. So E-Rock's talking about I don't know if you saw, but if you go to player.org, you can play a lot of the classics. E-Rock127, can you play Kirby All-Stars multiplayer? That's a really important question to me. Alright, so we're killing that guy, we're playing this dude. Which, it's good to use him to destroy weapons, but we have a Shadow Step, which will bring him back when we can play him again. So, that'll work. E-Rock saying the audio is better too. Alright, thank you. I appreciate you guys letting me know. Oh, Kyle, Kirby's the best. Kirby All-Stars, favorite Super Nintendo game ever. It has a multiplayer. You can create a follower who runs around with you. Oh my god, it was so good. Burgle from our own class. We got 2 cards that we could have gotten anyway, but that's fine. Sergeant Slender's Melon, are you agreeing that it's pretty dope, Kirby, or that this website's pretty dope?
Thank you.
We can play the same. Thank you. And
Thank you.
Death Cone, wonderful to have you here. Bum, bum, bum. This music is really legit.
This document looks legally binding.
Ooh, Journey Below. Summon a 5/5 basic destroyer. I see. Alright, so we can play this guy next turn because we have this. I have an idea. Check this out. So we're gonna hit this guy. Bam! And we're gonna play this guy. Bam! Bam! And then he does that. Kills that. Very cool. I realized though I fucked that up. Damn it. I could have done this. Punched to this guy. Then did that, and then sent 5 damage into his
Here
face.
we go.
I don't know what I'm messing up super hard today. Gosh. Ugh. Ugh. For all you guys who play Hearthstone, I bet you're watching me and going, ugh. I know, no Banana Bread's probably doing that. She's very good at Hearthstone, watches it quite a bit. Oh, sad. Good. Okay. Alright. Ow. Shit, okay. Alright, here we go. Ooh, Kyle is saying that Kirby's the best character in Smash Bros. Kirby is definitely very good. I don't know if I'd agree with the best, but definitely very good. Alright, here we go. We're popping the coin, and we're playing Dr. Boom. Boom. We're holding onto the sword for a second. Culiter14, wonderful to have you here. See you at another time. Come back whenever you're ready. Ooh, E-Rock127, you don't really play non-3D Zeldas? God, words. Sheesh. It's, 3D Zelda's pretty fun. Alright. You're gonna do this. What's this gonna do? Are you gonna hit this? Oh, it killed that. Oh.
Ha, this
That's
guy's
pretty
toast.
Okay. Hits there. What are you gonna blow up now? You're hitting face. Okay. Alright. I gotta play. I'm very happy about this. We're gonna go... Oh, shoot. How do I want to do this? So this is gonna drop down the price 2 because I'm gonna use this on this. So I think I should go... Hit. Grab back. Play again. So, get a Death Rattle minion. Whatever that guy is. And we're good. Alright, we got our bombs back and we got our guy healed. Perfect. Alright, Sergeant Slender's Melon. Who's Harambe? I actually do not know who that guy is.
I got the best deals anywhere.
E-Rock is letting me know that that site is not multiplayer, it's not
This guy's
emulated.
toast.
But can you play it like... Because technically if they play the game pretty similarly, it should almost... You know, I might be just grasping at straws here. That's totally true. Alright, how do we want to do this? So we got a bunch of dudes to kill. So we're going to go grab you, I think. Yeah, I think this is the play I want. No, I think I want to do this.
So many options.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
This guy's toast.
Followed by this. Followed by this. Hopefully this hits this guy. Did not hit this guy. So we're gonna do this. Hopefully hit this guy. Cool. To the face. Cool. Clear the board. A lot of strong dudes out. Hopefully for the best. Oh my god. Yeah, Sergeant Slender's Melon. I don't know who Harambe is. We have a bunch of people arguing that Kirby is pretty good, but second to Snake from Smash Bros. Person's totally gonna play Vanish. Nope. Gonna play Knives. Surprise. Ooh. Harambe is gorilla who got shot, is what Jake is saying. Thank you, Jay, for filling me in. Are you guys talking about the Donkey Kong as like a joke? Is that part of that? Also, if you guys look here, this guy is big and scary. But we actually should be able to break and take that guy out. Alright. Hit. Boop. Hit. Alright, let's I'm a little scared because this guy could get really big and strong real soon. So we're gonna see if we can get this guy to give us something to kill this thing right now. Give a minion +3 attack. No, shit. Okay. Well, let's just get the dudes out as best that we can. Hold on to that, I guess. Uh-oh. We might die here because they have a dude open. Rogues are really good at making big damage very quickly. Ah, shit. Ooh, Nizath is very powerful. Ooh, Nizath is very powerful. Alright, we're gonna take this moment to calculate. I'm gonna read your stuff in a moment, everybody. Now we gotta check. Alright, 22 damage. Alright, we're gonna start with, we're gonna play this guy and try to pull someone over to our side.
Engaging TC-130 until dislocated.
Oh, okay, that's really helpful. That's really good. Alright, alright. Alright, I want to play this, but I don't think it's a good idea. So, we're gonna kill off this dude right now. That's not enough to kill that. Alright, we're gonna grab this person. And what do you do when you die? You boombot, you explode. Okay. This guy explodes. Alright, I think I want another boombot. I think that sounds good. Okay, and we're going to use... Alright, we're gonna do this here.
Careful.
We're running out of time. And we're gonna, oh god, we're gonna have to do a combo with this. Alright, hopefully I get something that shoots. It's another 3 attack. God damn it. Alright, hits this one. Cool. Ooh, hits that one. That was useful. I'm gonna play this guy. And I'm gonna hit him in the face. Alright. We ran out of time on that turn, but we did get this guy, which will force them to break through it. So that's useful. Oh man. Sight Titan, wonderful to have you here. Nice to see you. Man. Yeah, Banana Bread, I also remember the gorilla that fell into the area, and I did not remember that that was the name of the damn thing, though.
The
Oh no.
pleasure is mine.
Oh crap, they won.
Well played.
Well played. Oh, what a jerk! I will. Oops. Jeez. Yeah, Sergeant Slender's Melon. Stupid ads when you have to refresh. It does suck. Psych Titan. Illuminati. Death Cone. Wonderful to have you here. Come back another time. It was just great to have you. Thank you, Jake, for reminding me who Harambe is. I do remember reading about that. That was pretty fascinating of a situation going on there. Definitely pretty fascinating. It was like, just kind of sucks, you know, for everybody involved, doesn't it? Ugh. And everybody, thank you. No, I died. So far, we're 1 for 1. So the deck's doing okay. I mean, we're at level 20, so, but hey. All right, it's getting kind of warm, so I'm gonna do something real quick. Oh wow, we're playing Robot Murloc. Nice.
You're back.
But I'm gonna do something real quick.
I always do.
Let me know if it's annoying, because for me it's really nice. But if it's annoying, let me know and I'll turn it off. Is it annoying? Can you tell what
The
happens?
pleasure is mine.
You actually can't see what's going on behind me because it's a green screen. Alright, discover something. Ooh, this is actually pretty good. But I think we should do this guy or this guy. What's really good in Hearthstone is what's known as a sticky minion, which is basically a minion that when it dies, it brings something else with it. A lot of people argue that this one's better than this one, even though this one's technically more rare. So I think I'll do this. Psych Titan, you love my streams and my vids? Thank you. Really appreciate it. Very nice of you to say. So, but nobody can tell what I just did? Like, sound-wise? Does it come across at all? Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna keep doing it because it's much nicer. And I'm literally not saying what it is right now just because I don't want to give you guys something to listen for. Both of us had the same card and both of us got shit back. Squid Face, give your weapon plus 2 attack. Alright, thanks Squid Face. Alright, what do we want to play here? We can get more cards, but I think the best option is Real Burnt Bacon. Hit that nail on the head. Is it annoying? Is it annoying? Because if it is, I will turn it back off. For those watching in the archive, it's a fan. That's what you hear in the background. So, but yes, I can get rid of it. It is feeling very nice, nonetheless. I could also scoot the mic a little bit, but it will make a bunch of noises. It might sound pretty bad. Should we? Yeah, I'm gonna play Squid Face McGee here. McGee to Squid Face. Real Burnt Bacon? You can't hear it? You got me to say that by just guessing? Well done. Well done, Real Burnt. A little bit of applause for you. Huh. Ooh. E-Rock's asking me, what level are you in Pokemon Go? I always have a hard time keeping Pokeballs because I don't have a lot of Pokestops. And fan is fine. Thank you. Really makes me feel less burning right now. And it's let's see, what level? I just hit level 5. Like I said, I only played once. A lift just showed up out of nowhere. Psych Titan, I'm playing on PC. PC is the only game that has Hearthstone right now. But I'm generally a PC player on top of that.
I wonder.
Sergeant Slender's Melon, no, I'm on PC, yeah, not console. So, yeah. Alright, we're getting hit by, aw, dang it. At least he's using his Eviscerate on that, which unfortunately we don't get the hero ability boost, but that's okay. Alright, so we have an option to pop this coin and to play this. That's a good idea because yeah, you know what, we're gonna do that. But the thing is, I kind of want to save it for this guy next turn. Yeah, you know what, we're gonna save it for that guy next turn. That's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna steal more shit from him. Ooh. Sergeant Slender's Men's level 9. Kyle saying, well, crap, the opening ceremony for the Olympics is tomorrow. My work is having an Olympics. We have an opening ceremony for a silly Olympics. I'm very excited about it. E-Rock, you're level 12 and a half. Nice. Sergeant Slender's Mel is saying this game is on console. I'm meant to say this, not his. I'm confused. But before we get into this, we have to kill this dude. All right, I gotta play. So we're not gonna play the coin to get the cool dude. We're gonna play this card on this dude by going you. Actually, we're gonna do it in this order just to make sure I don't screw up. Hit, 5-1. Boom. Nice out. That's actually a great card to go and copying with that. That's pretty sick. Oh man. Psych Titan. What games do I play in my free time? Man, I'm having hard English day. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna get it out of my face. There we go. Get the silly words out. Bibbly, bobbly, blah, blah. Cool. Fallout is one of them. I'm actually played a little bit of XCOM, which was fun. Some Dead by Daylight, which has been pretty entertaining too. A lot of my gameplay actually goes up live now because editing takes enough time that it's like almost something like this. Streaming allows me to kind of just play whatever. So that's pretty nice. Uh-oh. Are you gonna kill this? I don't want you to kill this. Oh, he killed it. I wanted to keep it so I could copy it. Anyway, we got this dude. He's gonna throw poison on it and then punch it in the face. No, he's not. Totally misread that situation. That is fine. Get rid of this cat. Get out of here. He gives spells extra spell damage, so that's why he was able to kill that one dude, because he used a 1 damage spell, but played that guy, which adds little damage to the spells. Shadow Strike. He's gonna kill that guy pretty quickly now too.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Wow, he's just cutting everybody down with spells. Oh, Sergeant Slender's Melon. I realize what you're asking now. This Hearthstone game is only on PC. There we go. Answered your question. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I play this, bummer. All right, I think this is the best thing to play that right now. These guys do really cool stuff because they like attack the opponent's unharmed minions, but I think we need dudes out right now. We just need people out. E-Rock, you also play plus WWE 2K15. Heard good stuff about the game. And Minecraft. I have Minecraft, but I can't get my forge to work right. Oh, that's what he's doing. I was really confused. I was like, why didn't he just put him out to take him back? He wanted to draw a card. All right, card cycle. No worries. Shadow Strike. Okay. Let's see. E-Rock's asking me, what are my new thoughts on the Fallout 4 DLC? Well, if we're talking about the one where you are a Vault Tech employee, it's okay. It's just kind of okay. Oh, good. I just got a shit ton of Thistleteas. That is not what I wanted. All right, well, let's just get a shit ton of Raptors now, too, shall we? It's okay, the Vault Tech DLC thing. I'm really excited for Nuka World, because Far Harbor was amazing, so I'm assuming Nuka World will probably do just... If it does what Far Harbor did, it's been awesome. It's going to be amazing. But Nuka World, definitely, I'm excited for. The Vault Tech, I'm not a big builder, so it's not really as inspiring to me. Uh-oh. I'm probably going to mill a card now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't count. Tired of counting. Oh, wow. So many Raptors. All right. Raptors for days! Raptors for days. So one thing that's nice about the Raptor, even though I don't get to use its ability, which is really sick, a 3-cost, 3/4 card is great stats for its cost, so that's useful. At least that. Ooh, Psych Titan's asking me what's my computer setup, and could I recommend a setup that works well? This is a computer I built 4 years ago for just around $1,000. $1,000 will make you a much better computer
I
now.
got the best
Or this
deals
computer would be
anywhere.
worth like $400 to $300 now or something. So it definitely has, you know, it's like, so, and it's a setup that equals today's consoles and the like, which is typically bad for PC. Typically PC is significantly farther past that. But it's, wow, he had 3 saps. Huh. 3 cards. This is a Miracle Rogue we're playing. Basically, they draw their whole deck like that through this gadget
My
card.
hand is too full.
And the hand's too full again. All right. Send it back. Play these guys again. There we go.
Here
Go
we
face, I
go.
guess. Let's see. We have questions. PC or console? PC player. Console,
Oh,
PC4. I win! I don't know why! Do I play on console? Not really anymore. I'm very much PC. Hey, Spellmaster. Everything that I want pretty much is on PC and cheaper on PC. It's not always better on PC, but it is cheaper on PC. Actually, okay. You know, so one of my favorite YouTubers does micro breaks at these points because it's a really natural break for people to watch his videos. I think I'm gonna go get some water. I'm gonna do that, so I'll be right back. This just allows an easy split in the video, so I'm coming right back immediately. I would totally play money in the background, or money, God. One of you guys said money in chat. I'd totally play music in the background, but I need to open up the Twitch library, which would be fun. Perhaps we'll do that. Oh, I know what we can do. Just keep playing Hearthstone music. Yeah! Remember to turn my microphone on. Oh my goodness. I'm getting elite. Anyway, micro breaks or short breaks? For those I see you asking in the chat. Yeah, just a short break. I just got up, refilled my water, stood up for a second. That's all I needed. Let's see. Well, we have a couple of questions in here. Stuff about snap points. Hold on. Snap points are interesting. Kyle, I saw your comment. Wait, what's the other DLC? The Nuka World that's coming out? It's a good one. It's the DLC that I'm excited about. Will it have guns? Yep. Nuka Cola pistol. Look up dynamic on YouTube. He talks about. Ooh, that sounds cool. Wait, Sergeant Slender's Melon saying that's me, Kublai. Accept no money, as in accepting or not having money. I'm confused. Psych Titan is asking, do I like chocolate? I do like chocolate. It's tasty. Nom, nom, nom. And Sergeant Slender's Melon saying, grass clippings. Not for me. I don't even like the smell of fresh cut grass. It's okay, but it's not like, oh, it's not a Hank Hill moment for me. E-Rock127, Rap God by Eminem. What are we talking about? Sorry, I'm having trouble scrolling back in the chat because of how I do the chat window. So you gotta
asked
fill
for it.
again.
Watch your...
I can't. I can figure it out. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta choose a card first. Only need one backstab. Only need one. Real burnt bacon. This is a void of emptiness behind me. I truly just exist in a universe of just a giant hang loose sign. All right, greetings.
The pleasure is mine.
Hello. I think I'm gonna do. We're gonna hold on to this. Kyle says, I bought the Vault Tech as soon as it came out. Still have not gotten Far Harbor. Far Harbor is amazing, Kyle. Far Harbor is very fun. I have a whole set of videos on it. It's just an amazing thing. Super good. Kyle says, hashtag broke. Yeah, I can understand that. It is just amazing, though. Just so if it ends up happening, so you're aware.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
You know, Jake, I wish they had more DLCs like the Lonesome Road DLC from New Vegas. I never played that one. I heard it's pretty good. I watched some of it played live from a couple YouTubers, but I never got into it myself. Psych Titan asks, have I been out of the state that I live in? I have. I've gone out of the country. I've traveled a little bit. I backpacked through Europe for a little while. Not a long while, like 2 weeks. I mean, people who say that typically have gone for like a year, but I did it for like 2 weeks. I liked it. It was still really fun. I still would like to do it again at one point, I think. I mean, maybe on a boat or something though, like a cruise. Hey, we haven't seen this card forever. That's pretty. This is why Wild is fun. People play crazy cards like this. Basically, this guy can. The hero can only take 1 damage at a time, so I have to basically attack this first. That's really what this means. Oh no, that's the wrong card. I wanted to play this. Hit.
I won!
Hit. And play, so that now both these guys will give me an extra card. So let's do Twilight Summoner. Yeah, I think that's a fun one. We'll do that. eRock127, you had said you were gonna play music, so I suggested a song. That wouldn't be allowed to play. I cannot play Rap God. I am, like, legitimately, I would be in trouble for doing that if I played it on stream. So I cannot do that one. Kyle is saying that half of his experience in Fallout has been building. That's awesome, man. Fire Fool is asking me if I've used caltraps in Far Harbor DLC. I tried, never really got them to work. I think I want to backstab this, because if I backstab this, and then I play this, and then I play this,
Do I have to?
and then I play this, I play this, I clear the field. I had to cough. Oh, God. And I think that was a really good play. I think I'm really happy about that. Sergeant Thunder's Melon, Je t'aime Paris. I love Paris as well. I've been there. I studied French. And that's a fantastic film. Love Je t'aime Paris, the film. Like, massive love story, short story, but not love story. It's great. One of my favorite films. Ooh, Psych Titan. What's your biggest fear? We're getting deep, aren't we?
Let's make magic.
That's a big one, eh? I can tell you some of my biggest fears I once had, you know, relative. Oh, look at that. We have a Cthulhu in this deck. I kind of want to make more of these guys, but maybe I don't want to.
This document looks legal binding.
Bap. Want to make more of you or make more of you? I feel like making more of you. Yeah, it's a good card. I'm gonna have to get back to you, Psych Titan. I gotta think a little bit on that one some more. Real Burnt Bacon, I am planning to do a Q&A at the end of the stream. I like to do that. It's definitely a really good way to, you know, just chill. It's just wonderful to talk to you guys at the end, so I would happily do so. Hey, look, we got this dude. So let's play him. Let's do this. Bunk. Oh, this is gonna be sick. Watch this. He's gonna hit you. He's gonna summon a dude. It's gonna be like, blarg. And that's okay. Bling, bling, blarg, whatnot. And then we're going to, I guess, grab this. Hit you. Oh, I just realized what I'm doing doesn't make any sense. That's okay though. Whatever. Remember? Nice. spider mech. See, this guy normally costs 3, just like this one, but it's a normal card rather than a class card. Let's get him out there. Let's see. Pleasure Slender's Melon is, oh god, you're asking if I'm good? Well, that just happened, so I'm less good. But yeah, I'm good. I'm alright. I wish you consider French, but you only have Spanish. I would argue that Spanish is a more useful language right now. I might, if I could have had the opportunity to go back, I maybe would study Spanish instead, but I really like studying French. That is very true. E-Rock is telling me don't die by cough. I don't know, man. I can't control everything. I'm just gonna drink water and keep talking. Hopefully I don't die. Survive that one. That's good to see. Kyle, 5 years of French and an exchange in France. That is awesome. Very cool. That's pretty gnarly. Ooh, we got a Burgle. Oh, we're gonna hit
Here
you.
we go.
Hop.
Here's where you're wrong.
Grab. Let me light your fire, is what that guy says. It's always really fun. Deal 1 extra damage with your hero power.
Finally, a second chance.
And unfortunately, it doesn't make my weapon stronger.
I can't do that.
I learn.
Bummer. Kyle, it's I know what you mean. You take lots of a language, and if you don't use it, it just kind of goes away. Psych Titan's asking what my funniest game I've ever played. Oh man, you're asking big questions. What's my biggest fear? Funniest game?
Sleep has awoken.
Man, I gotta think on some of these answers, eh?
Death betrays you.
Let's go kill some shit first of all, as I think on this some more. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have you. Let's see. Actually, I think it makes more sense to do. Yeah, you know, I might do this like that.
So,
like this.
here's where you're wrong.
Hold up with this.
This guy's toast. Your toast fall.
All right.
Here we go.
Ice barrier. Bummer. That. Do I play something else?
I learn.
Do I hold on to them? I think I hold on to them. I think I hold on to them. Firefield 2002 is asking if anyone's getting lag. Let me know, guys, if you're getting lag. Maybe I can help fix it. No lag. It might be just Twitch. Sergeant Slender's Melon makes a good point for Psych Titan. One of my funniest games, Code Chamber. That was hilarious. Absolutely fantastically hilarious. This
Hey,
guy's just
lights
gonna
out.
die. Actually, before we do that, let's see what we get. Well, we're controlling some minds. We're definitely controlling some
lights
minds.
out.
Hitting that, hitting that. Let's just get this guy out. Jake, Spanish isn't gonna be useful when Trump becomes president. Just that's really funny. I don't think he's gonna become president. If I could say my personal expectation, I don't think that's gonna happen. It might. It's not like impossible. To me, the likeliness that that's gonna occur is pretty
Engaging
low.
TC-130.
Let's get that
Mental
guy out there right now.
dislocator.
You know what? Nah, we're gonna hold on to that. We're gonna hold on to that.
I can't do that.
Am I playing against Serena Williams? Asks Kyle. Not that I'm aware of. Is it her voice? Is that what makes you say that? Oh man, what are we gonna do? We got this 9-9 monster in front of us. Sure sounds like a tennis match. I get it now. Kyle, I get your joke. Tennis players grunt. Alright, I guess we're gonna play this. No, shit! Oh no! Uh-oh! I played that really badly. We're totally gonna die now. Let's get some Cthulhu's. Cause Cthulhu. Oh So who are you gonna vote for? Please tell me not Hillary. I'm in fact voting for Hillary. So that's my preference. I mean, we can get into the discussion on this, but it's not as interesting as would imagine.
Hey, lights out.
Because if you think about it, I just like agree with her policy.
Engaging TC-130 mental
Oh, man.
dislocator.
Oh wait! Oh my God! This works great in our favor! Yes! Ha! Suck it!
Here we go.
He's gonna have a mirrors thing again. That's fine. We need to break the ice barrier anyway. Jake says, everyone running sucks, so it doesn't matter who wins the prize. Jake, that's actually untrue. I would disagree that it doesn't matter. I think it does matter. But you can still think everybody sucks. That's still welcome.
Symphony of terror
Oh man,
begins.
brings the Cthulhu back. Kyle, tennis is your life? Awesome. Psych Titan, I do have a job that's outside of Twitch and YouTube, and it's actually just recently started. And we are so dead. We are so dead.
My magic will tear you apart.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We are so dead. Well played. Yeah.
I give up.
Yeah, I'm what's known as a visual data specialist, and I work for a map company, and I build maps. It's very new, and I'm just learning how to do it. I've never done this before, and it's kind of interesting. Really enjoying it so far. So does Thunder's Melon. Man, Kublai, are you playing baseball? What do you mean? E-Rock127. I'm assuming that damn it is because I said I'd vote for Hillary. You're saying I seem to get knocked around like A equals my life. My life is baseball. I tried. E-Rock, hashtag Jeb
Valera
Out of the
versus
Republican candidates,
Rexa.
Jeb Bush was actually relatively intelligent. I got to agree that when I was watching the Republican convention, I felt like out of the options, he definitely felt like he knew what he was doing. Psych Titan, it's okay to ask me deep questions, man. Totally okay. There's not much for me to be able to say all the time. Yeah, just... I still haven't gotten my fear one yet for you, have I? Alright, what are we gonna do here? This guy is not amazing, but it might make sense to try to kill it. Let's take a seat. Ooh, we're taking a Death Lord. Taking a Death Lord. These guys are very big shields, but the problem is that then they summon a guy out of the deck. So we want to be careful with that. E-Rock says yes. That is the reason why he was upset, was because I said I would buy a
funnel cake.
So, in a little bit of a real talk, I studied political economics in college, and so the thing is, so I took a lot of classes on political science. So I tend to look at things differently when I'm looking at a presidential candidate. Like I tend to look at more things related to how good of a job they would do as president and less about what issues they care about, if that makes sense. Like, because a president doesn't really do anything with the economy, doesn't really do anything with the Supreme Court, doesn't really do anything with lawmaking. Just legitimately, the president is sort of there as like, I'm trying to think of a good example of this. We're gonna shoot you.
Powering up. Portals online.
The president is kind of just there to handle the armed forces. He's kind of just there to be a negotiator internationally as a representative of the United States and to run the bureaucracy. So it's kind of this level of like, for me, when I was looking at like candidates, I was looking at who could run bureaucracy, who could basically, be a negotiator with other countries, and who could run the armed forces kind of thing. And Trump hasn't done just a very good job at any of those like he's never done them. Just as simple as that. Like, not even that complicated to say, but just hasn't been involved in that kind of stuff. Destroy an enemy random minion. Kill command. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna do kill command to you. Bam. Ooh, that was a good one for him to get. Ooh, that sucks. Damn. Psych Titan. You're afraid of feminists? Well, you're afraid of me. I'm a feminist, man. I'm strongly believe in that kind of art discussion. Jake, I actually disagree about Ben Carson. He did not really come across to me as a very intelligent person. Even as he was a surgeon. He definitely didn't wow me with any of his policy and stuff. He just kind of felt like he didn't know what he was talking about. Personally. I'm totally gonna lose here. At least we can break that. Oh, got the perfect one! That worked out great. E-Rock, who's the guy who wanted to legalize weeds? Because I want him, even though I don't smoke. Just think it would be cool to see what happens. Well, weed is legalized in Washington, or the state that I live in, so people can buy weed legally here, and it's also legal in Oregon. Not Oregon. I might be illegal in Oregon, but Colorado. There we go. God, I, for some reason, could not bring that for the life of me. Life of me, not the light. God.
You will buy a
Alright, here we go.
Here we
go. Sergeant Slender's Melon, you like Bernie Sanders? He was an interesting candidate. I felt like he didn't really... He made a lot of promises, but he didn't have really any way to back them up. Like, he had a bunch of policies. Oh, I'm totally dead. He had a bunch of policies that, like, he was gonna have to raise taxes for, kind of thing. And the entire Congress are rich people in the 1%. So it's like, he had to convince the very people who were gonna be paying the taxes to do these things. And it's like, that's not always a smart way to do that. Oh man, you guys are going through this really quickly. Hold on, I want to scroll up in the chat a little bit. I'm just gonna dance for a second as we're so I'm trying to find a way to scroll up the chat. Oh no, how do I do this? Alt X. So this is annoying. I have a window that is see-throughable, and it's hard to click sometimes. So we're just gonna keep playing, and hopefully I can figure out how to make this work again. Here we go. Wrong button. Wrong button entirely. Boom! I made it work. Haha! I can now scroll up, and I am happy about that. Let's see. Jake is saying, but Kuble, Hillary is technically a criminal, though, and First Lady, she was saying what Trump is now. No and no, interestingly. If you're referring to the criminal, situation with her emails, that's super contentious of a discussion. For example, a lot of things that were considered, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't know how much of that truly could have been, confidential at the time, but the thing is, apparently, when originally done, a lot of those emails weren't actually confidential, and after they were sent, made confidential. And then also there was a really interesting...
The pleasure is mine.
No, stranger. And then also the other one that was kind of interesting was that a lot of people say things are...
The pleasure is mine.
You know, oh shit, what was the word? Confidential, when they're not actually. They'll say something, this is confidential, but it'll be like them, buying an escort, an escort to have sex with, and they're like, don't talk about it, it's confidential, and it's marked as confidential, and it's in government record, but it's is that really, that's not a state secret, that's stupid. So it's kind of an interesting situation in regards to that, where it's
here we go.
Don't get me wrong, it needs to be investigated as much as possible. But if you don't but the thing is you can't immediately say someone's a criminal until you truly prove that they knowingly or had a level of misunderstanding for it to actually happen.
Death does not scare me.
Let's see. President Slender's Melon's asking if I just assumed a gender. Yeah, of course I did. I'm a male. What's wrong with that? Real burn bacon? Oh yeah, I do agree in having a good president. Kyle, Sorry, yeah, you can't avoid politics, dude. I'm a political economist. I love politics. It's so cool to me. I love discussing it. It's just fascinating. There's not really anything I can do with this, so just exit. E-Rock's asking me, I believe in stuff but not super strongly. Are you referring to me or are you someone else? I'm not sure. Or are we referring to feminism now? Now I'm confused too. Sergeant Slender's say, alright, and so if we're gonna talk a real talk on feminism, I agree with a lot of it, and I'm gonna be honest about that. Like, a lot of it, I think as listening it and researching it, there's a lot of data that supports a lot of the arguments that many feminists are making. I bet there are some, like any group, there are crazy people in it, but primarily I think the feminist argument is a legitimate thing. So I'm just gonna share that out there. Like everybody's just gonna disappear. Oh man, Sergeant Slender's Melon, you hate feminists, dude? I'm a feminist, so you hate me. Just that's how that is. E-Rock, you also hate and you're 15? You hate me too. Kyle, I agree, the cycle is kind of crazy. It is an understandable thing to be driven nuts by this cycle. And how the hell do we fight this dude? They're totally gonna kill us like immediately. We're just gonna get a lot of them, but there isn't really anything I can do because I had a really shitty hand. Kyle, you know, that's an interesting argument about the markets being so unpredictable. It's actually, markets are always constantly changing in regards to whenever there is a new election. So honestly, like sometimes the trick would even be to just not have like constant changing going on. That would actually really help, interestingly, but like constantly changing policies in relation to the markets. All right, we're gonna see if we can get something useful right now. Nope, we cannot. So we're just gonna do this to kill that. Maybe I'll get something useful now. I got a Death Lord. Next turn, I can play that. So, we got a couple interesting discussion points coming up here about angry feminists or feminists who go too far and that kind of thing. I mean, I see what you guys are trying to say is that there are some people out there who are angry. However, there are a lot of men who are angry and crazy too. There are a lot of tigers, bears, and shit like that, and I don't really feel like a small like, I mean, for example, with terrorism, you don't look at one religion with a couple crazy terrorist nuts and go, clearly the entire religion's fucked up. Because that doesn't make any sense, because then Christianity would be considered absolutely insane. Then Scientology, which some people agree with. Like, any religion that's ever been violent. I mean, hell, mail workers. There's been murders from mail workers. Mail workers, like M-A-I-L, like delivering mail. So, there's definitely, like, you can't really necessarily use them as representatives of an entire group. I mean, think of, because if we did something like that, every bad, you know, man would make me be less of a good person too, but that's totally not how it works. Sergeant Slender's Melon, why not have a well-structured debate instead of screaming at some innocent man starts walking down? So, Sergeant Slender's Melon, you mentioned that, but have you, like, I haven't experienced that, right? And you might have experienced that once, but I mean, take in mind that if you're, like, a woman walking down the street, you get, like, catcalled ridiculously and shouted at, and, like, we could, I mean, if you Google statistics based off of that, harassment of women is significantly greater. And I definitely think yelling at a random dude on the street is not a good thing. I haven't met anybody who's ever done that, though. Even to me, you know, like, and I'm a white male, I would be the perfect target, but I haven't heard that happening to anybody. I haven't read any statistics on that happening. I've only heard people say, like, I hate that. Like, the only people who've ever really approached me on the street are people asking for money or people asking me to sign something. That's my experience. And also, Sergeant Slender's Melon, there's been a lot of well-structured debates. Like, a lot of them. And, I mean, for example, one of the reasons why I'm a feminist is because I had well-structured debates and realized I was wrong. I need to be a feminist if I want to be a good person. Which is a really interesting experience when you realize your own sort of, like, they talk about privilege a lot. Realizing that's a fascinating experience. Kyle saying, man, I'm trying to keep up with, like, 16 different conversations right now. I love you all. You're amazing people. I hope if I can't reach some of your discussion, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to catch everybody. All right, what are we gonna do first, though? Just go home. Oh, Kyle. As soon as they see the market, they tell Kyle, "Are you selling stocks?" I might have missed that. I'm a financial analyst and planner. Ooh, you have an interesting job. Interesting job. I am fascinated by that kind of stuff too. So, oh man, that's really cool. Do you have an expertise in any particular financial stocks planning, that kind of thing that you look into? Sergeant Slenders Melon, thank you for saying that I'm all right. I do appreciate that. Wilbur Bacon says, I really gave less than a damn about feminism. I give a massive damn about feminism. I'm a feminist, so that's awesome. E-Rock127, not feminism. I hate politics. I'm okay with feminism, but I'm not super radical feminist. No one's super radical anything, right? Like, so... I mean, I get what you're trying to say again, but I'm just as like a statement to that. Remember, it almost doesn't make sense to like point it out that way, because it's like it'd be, you know, it goes back to the level like saying I'm pro drivers, but not the drunk ones. It's like, yeah, of course. I mean, nobody yeah. This is kind of an interesting statement. So, anyway. Jake is asking what is Scientology. I hope there's no Scientologists in here. It's kind of a religion that a guy wrote about 40, Edward Hubbles or something. What's his name? Edward Hubble is not the name. God, I don't even know. Hold on. What card are we gonna play right now? This only works on undamaged. That's a good card. But it's not what I want. There we go. That'll work. So Jake, it's a religion that believes in a bunch of interesting things, but it seems to be primarily a religion that tries to get people to pay money for heaven, kind of thing. So it's not good.
Do you hear its call?
Psych Titan's saying the game's a little loud. Boom. Cut it down in half. Hopefully that sounds better. Real Burn Bacon, let people be themselves. I'm a big proponent of people being themselves too. I think that's a good idea. Alright, we're gonna play this dude. Pow. Whap, whap. Hits.
Ramming speed.
Grabbing spade. We're gonna hit this dude now. Get rid of him. Sweet. Psych Titan, I get yelled at by a lot of women for no reason. I also get kicked and punched by girls in my school, but can't hurt them because they say they are girls until lies to the teachers. Psych Titan, you're being bullied. You need to go tell the teachers that. Like, that's not okay, dude. That's not like you let that happen. You need to go tell an adult, man. That's horrible. You should go to the teachers and say they are hitting you. That's a bad thing, man. Like regardless of everything of like feminism, all that, that's just not healthy for you, dude. Oh man, I'm so sorry. You should just go to teachers and say you're being bullied. That's terrible. I mean, I'm gonna move on to some other comments, and it's not because I don't think what you're dealing with is seriously problematic and doesn't deserve conversation, just there's a lot of people talking right now. So, but I very much feel that you need to go to see a teacher to talk about that, because that's very, very important for you to do something like that. Like, highly recommend that.
You want to buy a...
I know I'm playing a video game in front of you right now. Very much think you need to go get that checked out. Sergeant Slender's Melon, if we're still talking about feminism, in your statement of, well, I hate arguing, so my final statement is that I'm not saying everyone should burn in hell, it's just lots of people very right and very wrong points in the topic that make it very hard to say anything. I disagree on that. I think it's very easy to say generally stuff about it. It's definitely a topic that makes people very, very passionate. But I don't feel like it's, ooh, that's a great card to draw. But I don't feel like
This guy's
it's easy to say like, oh, there's no reason to talk about it. I think there's a lot of reasons to talk about it. Because if you think about it, half the world or half America is being fucking annihilated in a way. Like, not literally, but like being pushed down for who they are is just who are they born. I mean, we've had tons of marches on that if you're gay or if you're black and that kind of thing. So it's like, why not move it on to genders too? I mean, it makes perfect sense to improve life for as many people as we can. Kyle, just started in the financial market. Sucky time because I'm pretty sure the market's heading down to a downturn. I'll be like, oh, ooh, that sucks, Kyle. I don't know if that's necessarily gonna help. But man, I hope it doesn't happen quite like that, man. Hope it works out better than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we're gonna play this. I'm gonna play this, dude.
Behold the armies of Stormwind.
Behold the armies of Stormwind. Oh, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. But hey, they're cards and a gang up. All right. Let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That works just fine.
Lights out.
Boom.
Here
Out of the face. We might win this one. E-Rock says doesn't want to talk about politics anymore. Something funny, and Kublai has dams. I don't know what dams is. Oh well. Kyle looking more to smaller clients and the corporations. Gotcha. Customer focus. Cool, cool. E-Rock 127, you're right. Hubble was the Hubble's telescope. I'm an Hubbard. The guy's name was Hubbard. That was the name I was trying to think. Not Hubble. Oh man. Jeez.
I wonder.
All right, so Psych Titan, I'm going back over your stuff. You're saying that you're telling teachers, but they're not doing shit. You need to keep going up. You need to talk to your principal. You need to make it a story, dude. If you're being bullied to such a degree, and your teachers are letting it happen, they're not helping you. So that's something that's really important, I would say,
lights out.
for you to go and let more people know. Let your parents know that you're being, oh god, that you're being pushed around in a degree that is ridiculously unfair. And
Lights out.
like,
Here we
as many people as can possibly be told.
For the glory of Stormwind.
Realizing that this is a bad play, but we're talking to Psych Titan right now. Dude, you need to talk as many people. Psych Titan, you need to go talk to your parents too. You need to, like, if this is happening.
My dreaming ends.
And at E-Rock, it's not funny when people are being bullied, dude. That sucks. I grew up being bullied, and it's not cool. I mean, it's just, ugh. Yeah, I'm also agreeing with E-Rock that to telling your parents that if your teachers aren't doing anything, that's really important. Kyle, wonderful to have you here. It's gotten crazy, serious. Wonderful to have you here, Kyle. Real Burt Bacon, I would disagree with your opinion of getting more people involved to fight. That is typically a very bad choice. It's specifically because when you bring more violence into this, schools are notoriously shitty about dealing with violence. So I would not add more violence to the situation. I would definitely try to minimize the violence to the best of your guys' abilities.
Too soon.
All right, hopefully I stay alive. Find out.
Too soon.
E-Rock, I do. Oh, E-Rock. Yeah, now I get your joke. I do give a large damn about feminism. Yes, that is correct. Jake is saying he's up for changing the subject. We can, and there's nothing against necessarily doing that. Psych Titan, I'm sorry you've been bullied so much, man. That just sounds super unfortunate. And Sergeant Slender's Melon, don't ever make jokes about killing people, dude. Like, I mean, I know what you're trying to say, but technically, this person's a jerk and should not be making fun of Psych Titan, but we gotta kind of be like, how can we actually, you know, benefit him, right? I mean, I want to give him advice that will... We're totally gonna lose this game, by the way. But I want to make sure that you have advice that is, like, useful. That can actually... And if it's that parents aren't really helping you, if teachers aren't really providing what's needed, I mean, it's important to go and try to get help, because how you're being treated is incorrect. And there are people out there who are supposed to help you, and so it's important to keep looking for that.
Well played.
We totally lost the match.
I give up.
E-Rock127 about Psych Titan going for that. Is she ugly or go for that something something? Dude, he's being bullied. Let's lower the jokes, Like, we want to help Psych Titan kind of thing. It's an important thing to try to be that way. Real Burnt Bacon, not about fighting. People who fight for a friend isn't necessarily a friend. People who help a friend by getting more adults involved or something, is probably the helpful thing. I mean, typically anybody can fight. That's why it's like a bad thing to do. It's pretty easy. Oh man, Psych Titan, I'm sorry about that. That's really unfortunate. So there are counselors at a lot of the schools, especially for middle school. There's typically counselors to talk to. Plus, your parents are a really good option to talk to as well. E-Rock, thank you for changing your joke. I totally appreciate it. Firefool 2002, talking about Hearthstone a little bit. Yeah, I know, I died again. We're getting our butts knocked around. Perhaps we should play the game, play as butts. Our butts are getting kicked, we're gonna play as butts. If you can't beat them, join them. E-Rock127, I've been trying to get bigger, but I'm lazy. That doesn't make any sense. If you're trying to get bigger, but you're lazy, you're not trying.
For Doomhammer.
Calling you out, man. If you want to get bigger, you gotta work. You gotta make it happen. But you can't be like, I'm too lazy, but I'm trying. That means that you're not trying inherently in the statement. Sergeant Slender's Melon says, I've never been in a fight. I recommend staying out of fights. They aren't fun. They don't really work very well. Wait, Psych Titan. Now you're telling me that it doesn't hurt you, it's just annoying when they don't stop. So are they actually attacking you? Like, you kind of made it sound like you were physically being harmed by people. Real Burnt Bacon? I'm not saying fight, I'm saying if they believe her over you. Gotcha. Now I'm better understanding your point of view. Sergeant Slender's Melon says, it's just fucking roasting kids straight to me. So one thing to remember, guys, is all I can see is chat and I have zero context. So if you guys are making jokes and things, I have no idea, right? I can't tell. You guys can hear my inflections, you can see my face, but I don't really know from your points of view. So I'm going to assume things that are scary going on kind of thing. We are so gonna lose this match again.
The light protects me.
You know, Psych Titan, it sounds like if
Justice.
you are very much being bullied, and it does make sense to tell your parents about this. That it's like they are hurting you, no one's believing you, and that kind of thing. Get it? If it's making you unhappy and uncomfortable, and you've explained that to them, like, you need to try to keep getting help, because that's uncool. It shouldn't be happening like that. Uruk127 is saying that he got in a fight with 2 guys at one point. That sucks. That does not sound fun.
I taste blood justice.
Like, yeah, fights aren't good. I mean, if you know, learn UFC and you fight in a ring, like a staged fight and it's a sport, those can be fun. But real street fights, people just die. And it doesn't really matter how old you are, people just die. Yeah, Psych Titan. I definitely agree with the idea of talking to some teachers about that. Like, it seems like a lot of everybody else is agreeing with that too.
The battle.
Psych Titan, I know you're mentioning that you're used to it at this point. That doesn't mean you should keep putting up with it. Like, standing up for yourself sometimes also involves going and telling people for help, kind of thing.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Fire Fool, Kublai, this is my match. I appreciate you saying that. I'm gonna die right this second. Boop, and one more. We have been really losing, haven't we? This has been painful. Very painful. Oh, man. Sergeant Thunder's Melon, what kind of interactions are in this map? Well, I'll click around a lot of the other maps when we get to them. Yeah, I haven't really been doing that, have I? I've been chatting with you guys a bunch. Well, let's grab a deck that is probably going to be a little bit more... Oh, this one, Sturpadirkness, it's ridiculous. And it probably will be one of the last few games that we're going to be playing today, it looks like. About 10 minutes. So after this, we'll do a Q&A. Fire Fool, that's not what you meant? That this was my match that I was going to win? Oh, man. Oh, what'd you mean?
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine.
Psych Titan says, I've gotten into a fight with some of these kids, giving one a bloody nose, another choking him to where he was very red. That's, Jesus, man, that's brave to try to get involved in something like that. I mean, sometimes when, like, life is on the line, it can definitely be a lot of things change on how you're supposed to do stuff. What I mean by that is, like, a lot of rules about how you're supposed to live a life change suddenly, too. Sergeant Thunder's Melon, still streaming. Just checked. Still live. Still going. Yeah, Fire Fool, though. The second I did that, I did lose. But hey, here we go. Boom. Hitting somebody for 5 damage. Hey, everybody, thanks for supporting Psych Titan in this and giving him, like, you know, encouragement. Psych Titan, you know, like, we all seem to agree. You should be talking to your parents about this. If your teachers aren't doing anything, talk to your parents.
Just like you.
And even though you're used to it, it's important to, like, go and try to get some help, because it's putting up with something like that. You don't have to do that. And it might seem hard to go and talk to somebody. It might seem scary. It's important to do it for you, kind of thing. So there's a couple cents, bit of my 2 cents, eh? Grab a corruption and do this. Psych Titan says, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade and splash into someone's eyes. Then nobody has any lemonade. I want my, when life gives you, I never liked that saying necessarily. Like, I get what they're trying to say. Is that when, like, life gives you shit, try to find the, like, silver lining of it. But on a personal note, I never really felt like it necessarily applies in a way, because it assumes you have sugar, a cup, and, like, all the things required in life to make it work. So, it's like when life leaves you lemons, you have lemons. Awesome, lemons are useful. What are we gonna do this game? So this deck is designed around being goofy, and we're probably gonna lose again, because that's how everything's looking like. We just keep losing. Real Bird Bacon, you never got in a fight? Let's see. I never got in a fight that I won. We'll say that. Never been in a fight that I won. Yes, Swords of Lemons Melon, that's what I'm saying. Lemons are the bomb. I'm using the idea that, like, people use that example as if lemons are shit. But I think lemons are great. Jake, wonderful to see you here. Hope you have a good night, man.
My shield.
E-Rock also agrees. He likes lemons. I'm never gonna like just eat them straight, but I mean they're fine. Like I think you know, maybe trade them for like an apple or something.
Apple on your head. I am ready.
Artifact.
Man, Psych Titan, that sounds rough, dude. I'm happy that you have more friends now. I mean, that sounds so hard. I'm happy that it's gotten better. Trail Answer 336. I'm a pretty passive person. I'm gonna try and avoid fights. I recommend you avoid fights. Because, like I mentioned, you pretty much die when people get into fights. So, try to avoid dying by avoiding fights. I like how now we're discussing how apples are awesome over lemons. Firefool 2002 says fights no longer apply to him because he has mastered Super Saiyan 3. Well, good on you, man. It's a powerful ability. I'm impressed.
Get back.
Very high skill level to be there. Psych Titan saying, yeah, well, God has a plan for everyone. I'm gonna keep encouraging you to get help anyway. Maybe the plan involves you getting help. I mean, it reminds me of a joke where a man really needed money, and so he prayed to God every day to get money. Dear God, please let me win the lottery. Please, God, let me win. The lottery comes around, he's watching the tickets, he's like, oh, but he doesn't win. And he's like, God, he prays to God, God, why? I prayed to you, why didn't you help me win the lottery? And God responds, meet me halfway and buy a ticket.
I have no time for games.
You should go get some help still. Firefool, lovely to have you here, see you later.
Why do you call?
Interesting thing, Firefool, I think we actually just almost won. Not quite there yet, but we're very close. See if we can get a kill card here. Psych Titan loves to write, that's really cool, man. So I just let this minute people die in fights, literally just released Inner Kublai Khan. Yeah, when people team up in a fight, that is insane. Trail Answer 336 is asking me a very different question than what we're talking about, which is, what is my favorite series that I've done on my channel? Probably Fizzy. Fizzy right now is definitely one of my favorite series I've done. Oh man, this person totally. Oh, we finally had a chance to win. Finally. Yay! Yay!
Well played.
It's like Titan. Writing actually is known to be really therapeutic. Writing stuff out like that. You should totally still get help, dude. Like, it's gonna be really helpful to you. I feel like that you're I mean, it's one of those things where it's hard to go get help for sure. Oh, now we're in all black, so bloop, we're gonna have bring me back up here. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, man. That's tough. Anyway, let's do a little Q&A to finish up, and then I'm gonna get ready for bed because I got early work tomorrow. Oh yeah, one of you asked me about where I work. I don't know if they want me to talk about that because I'm not like massive YouTuber kind of thing, but I am public. So they might prefer me not to talk about it necessarily. So I'm going to stick with that. I'm a map maker for a large map company. You could probably, there are map companies out there. One of those. All right, we got questions about that, or statements that I'm working at Area 51. I live in the state of Washington, and Area 51 is Arizona, right? It's in Arizona, I think? So yeah, it would just be, I'd have to commute from my teleporter, obviously. I work for the CIA now. That's another possibility. All right, so as now we're asking me questions. So, do you guys have any questions for me, or if shoot, happy to answer a couple. Should we keep dropping advice for Psych Titan? Keep encouraging. You should talk to your parents, man. It's gonna be good. Like, you don't want to let people bully you. Bullying's just stupid. Am I a hitman was one of the questions from Real Burnt Bacon. Once again, map making. Yes, when I make maps with roads that go at the end of cliffs, but I actually say those are still roads, so people drive off. It's the perfect crime. Psych Titan asking if I have been bullied. Yeah, I have absolutely been bullied. I was bullied from grade school into high school, actually. It did eventually go away as people got more mature and as I just like realized to avoid some of those people. But I do have a story related to that, actually, which is I'm very proud of this story. It's kind of an interesting, weird one, and I'm talking a lot about not fighting, and it involves not fighting. But, let's see. People are saying I'm a spy. Skyduster98, wait, is the stream ending? Yes, the stream is ending. We're doing Q&A. Actually, I kind of want to share this story with you dudes. Let's see. So, answer, I made that behind me. So this is a bullying story for me, since this has been on this kind of the subject. And it's a little weird. It's not typical, I would say. And it's kind of one of those, it's weird because it's about non-violence, but it kind of had sort of, so let me explain. So I was in an English class in high school. I was a senior in high school. So keep in mind, I was 18 years old, right? Like, that's pretty damn old for people to still try to pick on someone. 18. Like, you're like, why are you guys even doing this? We're old enough to vote, like. And so by that time, it's kind of gone away and stopped being a thing. And so what ended up happening is I was in English class, and my teacher asked a question. I raised my hand. She's like, Kublai Khan, what's the answer? And a person at the front of the class turned around and was like, shut the fuck up, Kublai. Just in front of the class and the teacher. And it was like, so I had a really stupid bully. I mean, like, what the hell is that guy thinking? I mean, wow, that's insane. So anyway, and then he and a bunch of other people were cracking up. They're like, yeah, fuck Kublai, whatever. And I was like, guys, we're 18. We're in class. The teacher saw you. Like, what was that? Anyway, skip to that weekend. And the thing is so I've practiced martial arts for many years. And there was a guy who just joined the martial arts class with me. And he was about 6'7", and he was a bodybuilder. And he had just started Kung Fu. And so he was just learning how to be good at it. And I was in a class that was pretty rough. So when you start, you start fighting. The first thing that they do is they put you in a fight with somebody in this Kung Fu class. And so he wasn't very good. But I didn't want to, but I wasn't trying to kick his ass or anything. So we did practice fighting. And I just fought with him. I thought he did fine. I thought he did okay. I didn't think this 6'7" guy was any good or any bad or whatever. We're gonna call this 6'7" guy Billy. All right, Billy was this guy, really nice dude, and he does totally dumbbells and stuff like that. And yeah, that's what bodybuilders do. He also had his physical training license and stuff like that. Anyway, a week later goes, and I'm in class again. I raise my hand and for a question in the English class again. And the class is talking. The teacher calls on me. It's not very loud or anything. The same guy who said, shut the fuck up, Kublai, who we're going to call Dingbat. Dingbat instead goes, everybody quiet. Kublai's asking a question. Everybody goes silent. I am like, what the fuck happened here? Why is Dingbat, helping me now? And, so the next week comes around, and I'm in Kung Fu class, and I see Billy, the 6'7" guy who's a physical trainer, and I'm like, we're doing stuff, and he's like, hey, I told everybody, all my people who I train with about you. And I was like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, I trained Dingbat. So Billy was the physical trainer helping Dingbat get strong. And Dingbat was paying Billy to do that. And the thing is then Billy was like, hey, Dingbat, do you know Kublai Khan? Oh man, he's a kung fu crazy dude. He kicks my ass all the time, is how he described it. And apparently this scared the shit out of Dingbat. Because I was always quiet, because I was always polite. And to him, he was like, those are the crazy people, right? Because Dingbat's an idiot, clearly. So he thinks oh my god, Kublai's gonna kill me or something. So he immediately changes his mind, and so does the entire group that was trying to push me around. So all of a sudden, for the rest of senior year, people thought I was this silent killer something or whatever. Because the particular class that I was in, a lot of people had tried joining, but a lot of people failed because it was really rough. And it was totally against my normal nature of trying to be nice to everybody. And it was partly the reason I did it was because I wanted to prove to myself that the reason why I didn't fight was because I was a better person for not fighting than I was a person who couldn't fight, if that makes sense. And honestly, that was still kind of a wrong reason, but it was just a personal thing for me, and it ended up helping me without actually having to literally fight anyone. And that was good. So anyway, going back over your comments, Real Burn Bacon, thank you for saying I make everybody happy. That makes me feel good. You're saying I'm telling another weird story, Erock127? You don't like these stories? Oh man. We got, what am I playing next, Sergeant Slender's Melon? I don't know. I really don't know what I'm playing next. Psych Titan, practice martial arts to the one that's, yeah. That is a good vent. They totally help. Trail Lancer 336, I am not a ninja master, but thank you for thinking I am. Sergeant Slender's Mentor, Dingbat. Erock is making fun of the fact that I called myself a map maker. Yeah, it's that's what map makers do. They learn Kung Fu. Erock127, I'm like Gandhi. Thank you for saying. I actually consider Gandhi and Martin Luther King to be fantastic, amazing, inspirations. They're great people in general. That whole peaceful protest thing was pretty incredible. Sergeant Slender says, oh my fucking god, I wouldn't blame you if the rest of your school you walked around with a black hood and combat boots on, literally an assassin. Oh, the Dark Hand, as if I was part of the Brotherhood. Yeah, Skyrim and Elder Scrolls references right there. Not like last time with the boobs. Apparently Gandhi was really weird with his sexual feelings and stuff. If you ever look that up, it's kind of an interesting thing. Erock127 asked what's my real name. I'm actually gonna just not talk about that here. Not that I think it's bad for you guys to know my real name, but it's I like the brand that I'm Kublai here. Sergeant Slender's Mouth says, Something Kublai, what did you just say about my comment? I had to refresh again. Oh, you were asking about the Dark Brotherhood hand assassin thing. I'm agreeing it would be fun to pretend I'm part of the Dark Brotherhood. I actually grew up in Southern California though, where it's really hot, so I wouldn't want to wear black. So maybe if they had like a little patch, that would be nice. Hey, Psych Titan saying that my vids make you happy and you just love my content. Thank you, I appreciate that. And now everybody's saying that because I'm part of the CIA, I can't say my real name. You guys will probably hear, actually, I've said my name, not on this channel before, but on live streams. I'm going to be joining another live stream, not next week, but I'll let you guys know in the future. And they might call me by my real name, and I might respond to it. So I'll let you guys know about that, because it'll be I'm already talking with the broadcasting company for that, so we'll see on them. Can you give us the first letter of your name? No, I'm not going to do that either. Sorry, it's going to be a secret. Sergeant Slender's Melon, I'm not going to wear a white hood. I'm a white male. A white male and a white hood. If it covers my face at all, I'm suddenly racist. I can't do that. eRock127 says, I will always be Kublai to them, unless I had a funny name. No, it's pretty normal. Trail Answer, thank you for saying that you really enjoyed the editing and stuff on the last episode. I totally appreciate that. That was a lot of fun with Fizzy in the videos, and thank you. All right, so I think I've hit a lot of the answers and questions, kind of things that you guys have asked. We're going to do this again next week, so if you have more questions and stuff, totally hit me up then. Oh, Psych Titan asked me my fear. Shoot. Okay, I guess I got to find something like that. I got to give you something kind of answer for that, don't I? All right, you know what? So, for a long time, my biggest fear was being unable to save the people I loved. So, if you can kind of think of it from the point of view of, I was scared about my inability to help them if they were in peril. That terrified me. Absolutely terrified me. I would have dreams of people and being unable to help them. So I did eventually get through that, and I can talk to you guys about that next time. I think that's a good for the last question. So anyway, before I leave though, E-Rock saying, I bet I'm a mic. Maybe I'm a mic. That's possible. Anyway, dudes, thank you so much for coming by. It was a joy to have you here. And you guys are wonderful. So thank you for being here. Anyway, dudes, of course, may the ground rise to meet your feet. May the wind always be at your back. And may the sun shine warmly on your sexy, sexy face. Dudes, see you later. Bye.